Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announced plans to attend the United Nations General Assembly meeting next week and to speak the truth to those who want to hear it. Netanyahu called on Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas to return to the negotiating table. Speaking at a press conference in Jerusalem on Thursday, the Prime Minister's announcement ended weeks of deliberation on the matter. Netanyahu said that while the assembly is not the place where Israel generally gets a reasonable hearing, it is important to present Israel's position. Israel evacuated its embassy in Jordan ahead of a plan by protesters to march on the embassy and take down the flag. Unlike Cairo, Israeli diplomats serve in Amman without their families and return every Thursday to Israel for the weekend. Following last week's attack on the Israeli embassy in Cairo, Jordanian protesters called to hold a similar march Thursday evening. For the past week, using Facebook as a means of communication, Jordanians were called to attend a million-man march outside the embassy, building under the banner, "No Zionist Embassy on Jordanian Territory." Jordanian troops and police were deployed around the embassy building and sealed off surrounding roads in an effort to prevent protesters from reaching the embassy. 5 Israeli Arabs, including several who studied at the Technion in Haifa and Hebrew University, were indicted in a Nazareth court for plotting to carry out a series of terror attacks in Israel. The 5 from the Arab village Dubaraya in the Lower Galilee were arrested in the past month in a joint operation conducted by the Shin Bet and Israel police. They all admitted to being members of the Salafia Jihadiya, a fundamental group linked to al-Qaeda. The terror cell members were nabbed before they could execute any of their plans. According to the charge sheet, they planned to attack a local police station, attack a border police officer and soldier who reside in their village, and steal their weapons. They also planned to attack specific targets inside Israel. Turkey's Prime Minister Tayyip Erdogan warned that he would dispatch warships to the eastern Mediterranean to prove that Israel cannot do whatever it wants in international waters. Israel cannot do whatever it wants in the eastern Mediterranean, he said. They will see what our decisions will be on the subject. Our Navy ships can be there at any moment. Erdogan, seeking to expand his influence in the region, arrived in Tunisia after visiting in Cairo and continues on to Libya. His criticism against Israel has helped him gain a boost in popularity in the Arab world. Britain on Thursday approved an amendment to the Universal Jurisdiction Law, which allowed private individuals to obtain an arrest warrant for alleged war crimes aimed at Israeli dignitaries visiting the country. A statement issued by Britain's ambassador to Israel, Matthew Gould, said the change will ensure that his country continues to honor its international obligations. Until now, lawyers worked closely with pro-Palestinian groups in Britain to secure arrest warrants for visiting Israeli dignitaries for alleged war crimes committed against the Palestinian people. Gould telephoned opposition leader Tzipi Livni to inform her of the amendment. In 2009, an arrest warrant was issued for Livni, who was invited to Britain to address a Jewish group. Several other Israeli officials, including former military generals, were also threatened with arrest.